Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making sushi bake, and as you can see, we're using a variety of ingredients. Some in which that I got from your traditional grocery store, some I got from a specialty store, and some I just got from shopping downtown at the DC market. But nevertheless, first we're going to start off by cubing up your salmon. I got my salmon from Trader Joe's, but child, you can get salmon anywhere as long as it is fresh and it does not smell fishy. Okay, so before I did this as well, I also cleaned my salmon with some apple cider vinegar and as well as limes. You know, this is a step in which I think is non-negotiable, but yeah. So the next step of this process is me cutting up the peppers. Some people prefer jalapenos. I love serrano peppers. I don't know why, but that's just my preferred spicy pepper to add to meals now instead of jalapenos. And then the next part of this process is also chopping up your green onions. So as you can see, I like to start from the bottom, and I'm also going to tear away some of those stubborn little thin film thingies in which that comes from the bottom of them or what have you. You know what I mean? Only serving myself and my guests the best quality of food or what have you. So I'm not gonna chop it up all the way up the stalk. I'm just gonna chop up just some, or just the pieces in which I feel are very important to this process. And so that was my setup. I'm gonna combine everything together. So I did about 6 tablespoons of soy sauce and then about 4 tablespoons of sesame oil. And that's just adding up all of the extra steps in which I did at the end as well. And then I did 1 tablespoon of honey, mixed that all together. Listen, it was smelling good already. Yes, then I got everything else good and mixed in together. I said, oh yeah, this is about to be good, even if I decide to just eat it like this. And then I put some of that 7 spice Japanese seasoning on top of there, and then I let it marinate for about 30 minutes while I prepare the rest of the ingredients. So as you can see, I'm just giving it a nice stir before I put it back in the fridge. And so after that, this is actually my first time cooking with seaweed, so I was very excited. So the first thing which I did was spray my cupboard with some Pam, because I did not want these things to stick to the pan when it was baking in the oven. And as you can see, I'm trying to measure and figure out how am I going to fold these and make these into some pretty cups. Not gonna lie to you, it was a struggle at first, but yet I got through it. And as you can see, I've warmed my rice up in which that I already had in the fridge. It was about 1 day old. And then now you just see me just stuffing the rice within the cups with the nori or seaweed wraps. As you can see, it's a little beautiful, what have you. And also another step in which I did before I added the salmon on top is that I put about 2 to 3 drops of the rice vinegar inside of each to give it like a little extra twang. And then that is also before I decided to top everything with like some fresh green onions and as well as serrano peppers. Mind you, you can also reserve some of your garnish in a sense to add afterwards as well, but I just added mine all at once. And I don't know why I did that, but child, it came out good. But of course, I just want to give you like all the options so you can maximize all of your vegetables and which you've bought to the T for this recipe. Because best believe this is a crowd favorite. My friend who I made it for, she said it was amazing. So we're going with that. And I can contest to this. So, and then after that, I'm also going back in there and topping it with some more 7 spice Japanese seasoning. I got this from the DC market from this place called Mondepice. I will link them below, but I bought their 3-pack fish kit, and every spice within there I've cooked with is so good. Highly recommend. And as you can see, this is before I put them in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes on 370. And here's the finished product. Please let me know if you all make this. It is delicious, a crowd pleaser, and as well as it is so delicious. And